Boom, 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 boom. Double H right here to you. Yeah, well, guys, I felt that, I believe that based on 24 and what this amazing thing is, I felt like, we should be doing a kind of like a weekly thing, recapping the episodes, because I thought that'd be a bit exciting, trying to look back and talk back through the episodes as they happen live. Yeah, basically, look, man, 24 season 8. I think people know Double H. I'm a huge 24 fan, absolutely huge. So I'm totally into 24. Some guys are like, a bit too cheesy. Look, man, either you're in or you're out. If you're in, and you're in for life. So season 8, boom, boom, we're back. So yeah, New York gets jacked. Bar, he's left LA finally, and now he's in New York. And yeah, man, what can I say about this episode? Obviously, the first thing, CTU has changed. It's all, no more of that, of the grey, dark, seedy, moody CTU with Cito Mira answering the phone. No more of that. I miss that whole dark kind of CTU thing, but what we have now is a very more high-tech CTU, more modern, and their surveillance systems, like their drones and computer stuff, is all upgraded like to the 60th century, or whatever you call it. So yeah, it's different, and well, obviously, let's just talk about for the first episode. Obviously, Bar, he's a grandfather now, okay, which is very, very strange. Bar as a grandfather, he wasn't really a great father, but what can we say about that? Yeah, and basically he wants to move back to LA with him, Kim. So yeah, that was actually interesting, saying like, hey, Bar, he's trying to be a normal guy, blah blah. Yeah, I just want to be a normal guy, blah blah. But so yeah, that's interesting. Like, hey, what the hell? But then if anybody has watched Shield, the guy from the Shield, which is just where I know him from, the guy from the Shield, he's a guy who knows Bar and says, look, man, there's going to be a hit. And I think it's President Hassan, who is the president of India, I believe. And what we have is, this whole thing with India and America doing the whole peace talk thing. So the season 1, it got off to a pretty big start, because then it was really about, okay, Bar, he's coming back because he needs to protect his guys. So yeah, season 1, boom, boom, we were in. But things really got tasty in season 2, in episode 2, because that's where we saw the really, really evil guard from the Green Mile, and also the guy in the really famous episode of X-Files, who is this Russian guy, and he's like the head guy behind this hit against these guys. And I think, really, I think that's why I said, like, man, 24. Because I was watching it with this guy I know called Billy the Kid, and we're saying that there isn't really any boring part of 24. I think that's actually amazing, because when we're watching this episode, like saying, "My God, like you're literally at the edge of it. See, there's no pullback or anything. That something is always happening, and there's little relationships here and there. Like with obviously there's going to be they're copying the whole David Palmer, Sherry Palmer thing. And with their kids from season 1, with the whole Hassan thing, and his wife, him having an affair, and also his look, I think if it was any other show, people would say, how preposterous is it that remember, guys, spoilers galore, man. This is spoilers. So literally, if you haven't seen the episodes, do not listen to this segment. So yeah, if it was any other show other than 24, people would say, how ridiculous is it that that you would want your brother killed because he's not doing the right thing for the country. You'd actually want him killed, which is basically what happens. So I think if it was any other show, it'd be like, this is ridiculous. But we've seen such ridiculous things like Bar flatlining twice and coming back from the dead twice, Almeida coming back from the dead, and so many ridiculous things that once that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, wow, okay, yeah, he wants his brother dead. Because presuming I thought about it, this is it possible? And I think, oh yeah, it's 24. So when it happened, I was like, okay, yes, he wants his brother dead. So yeah, that's obviously a very interesting bit, And I think really, man, the first 3 episodes, man, was action packed. I think the thing that really stood out for me, 2 things that stood out. One thing was that rocket. See, that when that rocket launcher hits, when Barra says like, "Get down," and then Freddie Prinze Jr. I was like, this is why 24 rules. I mean, America, I'm sorry to other countries, but America is the only country that can give you something as ridiculous, action-packed, and just mad as a guy shooting a rocket launcher from the top of a roof and destroying a chopper. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, when I saw that, I was laughing for like for the next minute. I just couldn't stop laughing because it was amazing 24 years. And yeah, when those guys came up the steps and he literally lodged the axe in his midriff and then knocked the guy off. Like, me and Billy the Kid, man, were like, my gosh, man, Bar is just crazy, man. I mean, Bar, wow. And the second big thing is Bauer, which is basically Hastings. I mean, already, from looking at this episode, I think this guy is actually going to be another big character for in 24. Obviously, if guys remember Forrest Gump, he was obviously the Forrest Gump's friend with the famous fish place in Forrest Gump. But I think in this thing, man, I mean, he is like, top notch, man. Because I think there are guys, I think there's like a 24 kind of psychology, acting psychology. And I think people, when they come into 24, they understand that psychology. Like when John Voight came in with Hodges, he understood the whole psychology. Okay, this is what this 24 thing is about. And I think Hastings, when he came in, when the actor who did this guy came in, I mean, you can almost feel like, okay, he understands what 24 is about, because you can see the facial expressions, the antagonism is like, who the hell is this Bar guy, and all that kind of stuff. So it's just so exciting. But I think things went bad when Renee Walker came back. And I was like, and also just to listen, Freddie Prinze Jr., I always use that guy as an example of bad acting. But you know what? The guy's actually doing pretty well in this, The guy's, he's pulling his weight. He's not just like, okay, blah, blah. He's actually doing pretty well. And I'm actually surprised by how well he's actually doing in this role that he's doing. So yeah, Freddie Prinze, man, things started to go badly when this Renee Walker came in. Because I already had issues. I think I already talked about it in the Talkback, which we did for 24 Season 7. You can't be bad. First of all, I'm sorry, you're a woman. As a woman, you can't do the ridiculous kinds of dark deeds that Bauer does, i.e. lodging an axe into someone's midriff. You can't. I mean, I'm sorry, you just can't. I mean, so this whole thing of like, oh, she's now like over the edge, and Bauer's like, oh, what do you mean that? So Bauer now can't control or can't understand why Renee Walker is so over the edge and going to the dark side. I mean, come on, man. She's got freckles. She's a redhead and she's got freckles. She does not look threatening in any conceivable way. So guys, I'm sorry, I just really don't understand why they're pushing this whole Renee Walker is this dark thingy. Please stop it. Kill her. I'm sorry. She must be killed. So yeah, I mean, so where we left off is now she's now going into this whole underground, the Russian thingy. This whole that Hassan guy, basically, he basically has who knows how many relationships that guy has? Because I think that guy has at least about 8 relationships going at the moment. But we shall see. Boom, he's now back here now, so basically he basically can't leave, and he probably won't even make it to LA by the end of this day. So yeah, I mean, and also I was even saying to Billy the Kid, I prefer it when the crescendo, when the finale is at nights like how it was in season 1. Or if it's like in the early morning, but now like the crescendo will now be all during the day because it's already nighttime now. So I mean that's I don't know, that's a bit unfortunate, I'd like it to be the other way around. But anyways, I mean yeah, man, fully in. I mean, great stuff, really exciting stuff, and I just hope that these guys have, because 24 they always have something up their sleeve. They always, even in season 4, as weak as that season was, they always had something up their sleeve. Bar is dead, basically, as what happened in season 4. So let's have some up the sleeve. So boom, can't wait, bada bing.